Hello everyone. In this video we will see application process for regional scholarship of Marche known as ERDIS Marche. In ERDIS in Marche region there are different universities like Camerino, Polytechnical University of Marche and Macerata University. So you are here at the home page of regional scholarship platform. You will find this link in the video description. So we need to create account. So you need to go here, accedi all'area personale, that's in your personal area. If you are already in Italy and you have carta di identità or SPID, you can log in using this option. And if you have a credential, your username and password, you can use this option. So click on this for the new user. If you have codice fiscale and your password, for example, if you have already an account, then you can log in. And if you are applying for the first time, you are a new student, then you need to click here for the registration. Click here, scroll down, accept this one. So click on this green tab to accept. Then here you need to enter your cittadinanza, your nationality. So let's say Pakistan. Then second query is that whether you have a double nationality, doppia cittadinanza. If you have double nationality, then click on C, which is for yes, otherwise click on no. Then if you have any Italian document, valid Italian document, then you need to click on C. Otherwise, if you are a new student applying for the first time, then obviously you have to click on no. Then here you need to enter your surname, then your name. Your name maybe have first names or names. So then section means your gender, maschio for male and femina for female. Then you need to enter your date of birth. So let's say 20 June or 20 October 2006. Then you need to enter your country where you are born. So let's say continue with Pakistan. Then this automatically will be detected that your country is foreign country and your home country is also a foreign town. And then here you need to write the city where you were born, so your birth city. And then if you already have codice fiscale, which is Italian code, then you need to click on C. If you do not have codice fiscale, then you need to click on the no, and it will be automatically calculated. This code is calculated based on your name, surname, date of birth, gender and your country. Then here you need to enter your email ID. When you enter your correct email ID, then there will be no error. And again you need to enter your email ID. After entering your email ID, you need to click on Avanti, which is for next. So here you need to write your address details. So first nazione means your country. So let's say continue with Pakistan. Then again foreign country and foreign town will be detected. So here you need to write your city, which is written on your passport. So let's say Rawalpindi. Then here you need to write your address. So just write your address. And here you need to write your house number. So let's say 00. And if there is any alphabetical letter, let's say A, B, C, then you write here. Then your area code. So let's say 40100, your postal code. And here you need to write your mobile number. So you can write with 00, let's say 92. And then your mobile number. So if your a domicile address and your this postal address is same, then you need to click on C, and if your two addresses are different, then you need to click on No, and then you again need to write your domicile address or your postal address, and then again you need to click on Avanti, and here you need to upload your document. So tipo di documento is passaporto for your passport, then who has released this passport, so you can write as ente estero, that's in foreign entity who has issued your passport. Here you need to write your passport number, so let's say this passport number, then you need to write country that has issued this passport, so Pakistan, and here you need to write the date of issue, so let's say 1st January 2020, and then the date of expiry, let's say 31st December 2030. You need to write accurate data according to your document. I am making this video just for the demonstration. Sorry, 20. Okay, and then you need to click on Avanti, and here you can write your password, and you can see these principles. The password minimum should be 8 characters, 1 capital letter and other small. There should be 1 number and also 1 special character, so you can choose your password. And then click on Avanti. So your account has been created. Your codice fiscale will be your username, and password you have just set your password. So you need to here click on accedi con le credenzioni with credential, your codice fiscale and your password. So scroll down, accept this one. Again click on Avanti because your data has already been entered. Again click on Avanti because these are the postal, your address details. Again click on Avanti. And here you need to upload your photo, your passport size photo. You can take live photo or you can upload your photo from your database. Click on Avanti. So the process is completed. You need to click on Avanti. Okay, so we are redirected to the home page. Here you need to click on Requista di benefici e servizi. And for the scholarship, you need to click on Borsa di Studio e Servizi Alloggio e Concorso. Scroll down. You need to accept their privacy condition, then click on Salva e Continua. Okay, here you need to select your corresponding ERDIS like Ancona, Camerino, Macerata or Urbino. So let's say we select Camerino. So it is just for demonstration, but you need to select your university. Like Ancona is for Polytechnical University of Marche, Camerino is for Camerino University, Macerata is for Macerata University, and Urbino is for Urbino University. Then click on Salva e Continua. Okay, if you are a first year student, then you need to click on the first box, that's when you have the intention to do the enrollment. But if you are already a student and there you have only one semester left and you are enrolled in the year 2024-2025, then you need to click on the second tab. But if you have intention to do the enrollment as a first year or second year student, then you need to take the first box. Then your university has already been selected, because on the previous page we selected Camerino. Here you need to choose your department or faculty. So let's say we choose, for example, the first one. Then tipo di corso, whether it is a laurea magistrale for master degree and laurea triennale is for bachelor degree. So let's say master degree. Then corso di laurea, diploma. Then you need to choose your relevant course. So let's say we choose the first one. Then anno di corso means your which is, if it is your first year or second year, then you need to click. If it is first year, then you need to choose first one. Otherwise, if it is your second year, then you need to choose second one. So we choose first year. Then your position, if you are outside, you are not a regular student, or you are the regular student, then you need to click on the in corso. Then you need to choose the campus. Normally in some universities there are multiple campus for a course, but here in this case it is only one campus, so you need to click here. Then if you are a second year or third year student, and if you have already matricular number, which is for a registration number, then you can enter here. But the first year students who are coming for the first time naturally will not have this number, so leave it blank. Here you need to write your academic year for which you are doing enrollment. So for this year it should be 2025 and 2026. Even if you have withdrawn from some other courses and doing a enrollment here for the first time, then you need to select the year 2025-2026. Then these are different questions related to previous career. First is that if you have withdrawn from any other university, Italian university, and making enrollment here, then you need to click C if you have withdrawn from another university. Otherwise, if you are a fresh new student, then you need to click on no. Then second is that if you are a part-time student, parziale is for part-time student, then you need to click on C, and if you are a full-time student, then you need to click on no. The second is that if you have already you are applying in multiple courses, like in Italian law there is a possibility that you can make enrollment in 2 courses. Then if you have already are also doing enrollment in another university in another course, then you need to click on C. Otherwise you need to click on no if you are a new fresh student. This option is that if you have transferred the course from another Italian university, then you need to click on C, otherwise click on no. And last option is that if you are transferring from the same university but from some other department, then you need to click on C, otherwise click on no. Then click on Salva e Continua. The next page, the first question is that whether you have already the same level of education. For example, you are applying this scholarship for master degree program, and if you already have a master degree, then you need to click on C, otherwise you need to click on the no. And here you need to choose your previous education level. So if you are applying for the master degree, then obviously your previous education is your bachelor level. But if you are applying for bachelor degree, then your previous education should be your higher secondary school education. And here you need to declare that you already have a bachelor degree, 3-year bachelor degree, and you need to write your university name where you have achieved your bachelor degree. And this red warning is just that if you make false declaration, then you will face the corresponding Italian law on the false declaration. So click Salva e Continua. Okay, on the next section, the first question is that whether you are the son or daughter of a parents that are from Marche region but now living abroad. If yes, then you need to click on C, otherwise click on no. Then there are next queries about your status. So first is that you are not a refugee, so non sono un refugiato, so click on no on this tab if you are not a refugee, but if you are a refugee then you need to click on this one. And next, if you are a stateless person then you need to take this one. And if you are entitled to a special protection then you need to click on this tab. And if you are applied for a special refugee status then you need to click on the last tab. So if you are a fresh student coming from a country, then you need to take only the first one, which is that you are not a refugee. The other are for the illegal immigrants or for the refugees. Then here, if you have any disability, then you need to tick on C, otherwise tick on no. And if you have a disability which is not less than 66%, then you need to tick on C, otherwise tick on no. Okay, the next query is that whether you are an independent student or dependent student. So if you are not an independent student, you are dependent on your family, you need to tick the first box. But if you are an independent student, then you need to fulfill these two criteria. First criteria, that you are living independently away from your family and you have an income more than 9,000 euros annual. So if you are dependent on your family, just tick on the first box. And here you need to choose your current status. So normally your status should be studente, which is for student. But if you are searching for your first job and if you are searching for the employment, then if you are unemployed, then you can also choose the relevant option. But for the student, this is the option. Okay, the next few queries. First is that whether you are a disabled person. If you are a disabled person, then you need to tick this one. The second option, that you are a particularly poor country or the third world country. If yes, then you need to tick this box. Then the third option, that if you are from if that's when that you do not have Italian citizenship, but one of your parent is from Italian region, then you need to tick this box. If your mother or father is from Italy but you do not have the Italian citizenship, this is that you are from some minorities. So if yes, then you need to tick this box. And the next option is that you are a homeless or some specially affected person, then you need to tick this box. But if you do not have any of these conditions, then you need to tick on this box that you do not have any of these conditions. But if you do not want to provide this information, then you need to tick the last box. So this is the most relevant box. If you do not have any of these conditions, then tick on salve continua. Okay, the next is that whether your family live in Italy. If your family is in Italy, then tick the first box. But if your family is not in Italy, you are a foreign student, then you need to tick on this box. And you need to choose the country where your family is living. So let's say Pakistan. Okay, the next one is an important selection. First is that your family has income in 2023 in Italia. If they have income in Italy, then you need to tick on this box. And if your family has an income in the year 2023 in outside, in foreign country, in Easter is for foreign country, then you need to tick on this box. This is normally for the new fresh students. But if your family has an income in 2023 in both in Italy and also in the foreign country, then you need to tick this box. So this is also important to note that you need to present ISE, and for the ISE you need to present income and property certificate, and those certificates should be of the year 2023. Then you need to click on Salva Continua. Okay, the first box is declaration that your family has an income in the year 2023 abroad. So you will do the declaration in Italy and you need to tick on this declaration. Then here you need to write the institution name that has issued you these documents, your family document and income document. And you need to tick also on this box that you will provide these documents by 19th September 2025, and if you are unable to provide these documents, then you will not be considered in the ranking. So you need to agree with this condition, then click on Salva e Continua. Here you can add your family member details like your father, mother and siblings by clicking on this pencil sign, and you can add all the family members that are present on your family registration certificate. You need to tick the declaration box and then click on Solve a Continue. The next query is that whether you have received any scholarship in the year 2023, then you need to click on the C. Otherwise, if you have not received any scholarship in 2023, then you need to click on No, then click on Solve a Continue. Okay, the next section is that first you need to declare that you want to participate in the scholarship, so you need to tick on this box. And this is the box that you will inform the ERDIS if you receive any other scholarship in the year 2025 and 2026. And this first box is that you want to participate in the ERDIS residence. If you take on this one, then you need to provide the medical certificate, which is not longer than the 15 days old. Then click on Salve Continua. So tick also in this one that you will provide a medical certificate. Section is about mobility program. If you have any intention to participate in mobility program in the year 2025-2026, then click on the C. Otherwise, click on No if you are a fresh first year student. Then click on Salve Continua. Next is also about your residence. It is written that if you win a place in the house, that you want to be assigned a house that remains open during the festival. That's in like in Italy in August or some other festival, some residence will be closed and some will be open. So if you want to that in the festival days, in the holidays, you want to open hostels, then you need to click on C. Otherwise, you can click on the No. Then click on Salve Continua. Here you need to provide your bank details, your IBAN, and if you do not provide the IBAN code, then you will not be able to receive the payments. So if you already have an IBAN, if you are a first year, second year students, then you can provide here, and if you are a first year new students, then you can provide it later. So click on Salve Continua. Take this declaration that if you do not provide, then you will not get this scholarship. So here is your summary. You can check all your summary, all the sections, and if there is any mistake, you can correct it. And if everything is okay, just then scroll down and click on Salve Continua. And this is the last step. If everything is okay, you need to tick this box, and then you need to click on the Confirma. And when you click on the Confirma, your application will be submitted. But I am not clicking here because I have made this video just for the demonstration, but you need to click on the Confirma, then your application will be submitted.